is shaking, everyone? Long time no upload. Well, I'm back. And I've got a little surprise for you. So, through the pandemic, I quit uploading videos. I just didn't feel like it anymore. So I quit. But what I've done in the meantime is something pretty crazy. What you see before you is used to be new sports cards and collectibles. The new shop that I'm opening. Actually, I have opened. I've been open about a week and a half now. Yeah, I opened a freaking card shop, if you can believe that. So yeah, I didn't do less with the pandemic. I did more as far as the hobby's concerned. Alexa, turn on Pabst Neon. You see that? We got an Alexa. This back room here, this is huge table. It's about 12 feet. It's going to be 10-cent cards, 20-cent cards, 25-cent cards, 50-cent cards, you know, people digging through boxes. During the pandemic, I also started doing shows, which basically afforded me the income to be able to open a shop. Obviously, we carry some jerseys, hats, whatever. That big old pegboard's going to have to move. It's taking up too much prime space. Let me show you my favorite feature of the shop. That's right, we got a little loading dock here. I can keep all of my stuff, cards and whatnot, on the shelves back here. And right here, they're all out right now because I'm sorting. But right out the garage door, directly into the van, and good to go. So we've got our little back room here, not our main room. TV, which I think is very key to the deal. Little table for lounging, sorting, whatever. I apologize for the mess. It's certainly a mess right now. Like I said, this is a work in process. Work in progress. I just started this, opened a week and a half ago. My office, which I'm actually trying to rent to somebody. The concept that we're doing here is a little bit different than most card shops you're going to hear about, because what I'm doing is I have vendors. Basically, I rent space to people, kind of like a beauty salon, how they would rent a chair. Well, I rent a table, a 6-foot table or a display case or whatever, to whoever wants to put their cards out here for sale, and that's how I pay the rent and utilities and whatnot, at least in theory. Here's our main office. Again, everything's a mess. I probably should have cleaned up before the video, but it just occurred to me that I really need to start shooting some videos again. It's good to get the name out there. Security system, camera system, vendor tables. I'm gonna come out here to the main room. I think you'll be impressed. Let me get the lights turned on so you get an idea of what we're dealing with here. Hopefully nobody goes into shock from all the walking I'm doing here. We'll hit the lights. We'll take a look at it from outside. It was just a total fluke thing. I had a guy buy a lot of cards off me at a show, spend a bunch of money, and it was actually enough money to get this place open. It wasn't my plan, but when I saw the space open, I talked to the guy who owns it. Turns out it was a guy that I knew, and the rent was inexpensive enough that I was able to swing it. I had a buddy who was doing something similar at his place, and his place was going up for auction, so he was going to lose his spot. And I was able to retain him and all the vendors he had at his place to open this beautiful situation I got going on here. Let me get this door locked. I don't know, we have 12, 14 display cases, something like that. Come right inside the door. I'm in the process of setting this case up right now. This is going to be my Cleveland Browns case. Basically what I'm doing, I don't have all the display cases rented. So The ones I don't have rented, I'm filling up with my cards. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. The money that I got to even open this place to begin with, hey, how about that? I put a flat screen TV inside of the case of a old Curtis Mathes. It makes a real statement. I'm not sure what the statement is, but it's saying something. Then, what's the problem here? I already turned it off. Got multiple TVs. I've actually got more coming than I'm putting in. Each of the games, whatever happens to be on. I show basically YouTube videos of people breaking stuff all day on one of these TVs. If I get it to turn on, I would show you. Okay. Here we go. We'll go to YouTube. The Fire Stick is a wonderful thing. You get internet and you have TV wherever you want it. Oh, what in the world that is? Oh, I know what it is. Anyhow, you get the idea. I can show my own damn videos, which I don't normally do that. But anyhow, it's kind of cool. So, vendors rent the table and the shelf. I give them a discount, obviously, if they rent both. They bring in their own stuff. And there's no commission or anything. Whatever they sell, we put into an envelope for them. But they rent the space. The space that they rent pays my rent and utilities for being here. And that's how it goes. Right now I think I have 15 different vendors in here, something like that. Whole bunch of display cases, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm lined all the way down. Again, we're closed right now, but I'm in the process of sorting. We're gonna see something crazy. You know how card people are crazy, which we are. This is my man Ernie. And Ernie builds sets. And Ernie has a serious OCD set building issue. These are all sets. I'll get a little closer here. There you go. 76 top Spaceball, 77, so on and so forth. This is Ernie's area that he rents. Now Ernie built the shelves himself. I don't have that kind of knowledge or ability. Ernie does. So I don't charge him rent for the shelves. They're his. He did it. But yeah, Ernie has sets in here for about the last 30 years. Everything meticulously organized. And then for you set builders out there that need to find your singles, Ernie has boxes upon boxes of single cards from, what do we got here? 1969 on, and he has more. He just doesn't have them all here yet. I believe he's going to extend his shelves all the way down to the floor instead of using a table and just go that route with it. So I think that's pretty awesome. I don't think many places have that. Ernie also recently purchased a large lot of RC soda cans. I'm sure you guys remember these. We've got the, yeah, a lot of you probably don't remember these. But you got the player on the can, blah, blah, blah. One of those deals, there's George Brett. He spent a small amount of money to get all these cans that someone's just gonna throw out and cleaned them up and built some shelves, and there they are. Bunch of Beckett's, nobody buys those. No offense, Ern. And basketball hoop. Some random single packs and Chris Spielman photos. More display cases. Pretty awesome. Cleveland Browns, another table that we rent. I don't know if I showed you, but I'm pretty proud of this. Had I known I was going to shoot a video, I'd have straightened them up and made them look nice. But along our display cases here, we got bar stools. I spent my entire life in the basically working at sports bars, managing sports bars. And I thought to myself, you know what? Why the hell not line our display cases with bar stools so people can come in and spend some time and hang out, more or less. Most of the stuff that I have in here, I bought off Facebook Marketplace, if you can believe that. Pretty much all of the display cases. Pretty much everything that you see in here. Remember these Pinnacle cans of cards? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Sorry, shop vacuum cleaning. Middle here, I've got a bunch of other random sets and whatnot. A bunch of, I know I'm saying whatnot a lot. Bunch of sets and jump wax that I've accumulated through the years. I don't know why, I can't quit buying the jump wax. It's really becoming a problem. But anyhow, yeah, even these displays I was able to pick up on Facebook Marketplace for next to nothing. This is a bunch of retail wax. I don't have a license, obviously. They're not even issuing licenses right now, so nothing I can really do about that. You got a little bit of Pokemon there. Don't know if it'll sell, but some things when you find it, you pick it up and hope for the best. That's one of those situations. Obviously, these front display cases are the prime locations in the place. We got some vendors who got the best stuff there. We got old vintage jackets, jerseys. We got a guy with hats. More bar stools, more display cases. I don't know, man. I kind of jumped off the cliff here. Look at that thing. Look at that retro stool. Actually, it's not retro. It just made it look retro, but I think it's cool. I'm backwards on all this stuff. Maybe I'll go around to the other side so I can show it to you a little bit better. I'm gonna give someone a stroke moving the camera so fast. I'm not used to walking, you know. Obviously, more jerseys in the back room. Got a little basketball hoop. Every now and again, a game of horse or pig or whatever. Got a nice restroom here. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because, of course, the seat's up and, you know, a bunch of guys here, so that's the way it goes. Got some starting lineups. Got a nice Ken Griffey Jr. plate. Some O-Pee-Chees. Just random stuff. But the cool, you know, you've got 15, 16, 17, whatever it is, vendors in here with all different stuff. My idea here is it's basically going to be like a card show every day. Guys can bring in whatever the heck they want. Once their rent's paid, they're covered. Some people bring Sesame Street. Just cool stuff, man. Not sure what the heck this is. No idea. Obviously, it's somebody famous signed off on it. More cards, a couple electric football games. We definitely lean towards the vintage with what we have here. Jeff Gordon, some girly pictures. Bobbleheads, more boxes. Nolan Ryan picture. That can be yours for $50, folks. More boxes, a shelf that I built out with random stuff on it. Display case. This guy's in the process of setting this one up. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you get the idea. Yeah, I quit making videos on YouTube and got even deeper into collecting cards. Basically, all of the graded cards that you saw me open in my earlier videos, I sold in a couple of lots to one guy, and that afforded me the money to open this. And we're brand new. We've been open about 7 days now, so time will tell how this is going to work, but so far so good. And I'm going to try to keep making content and get it out there and keep you guys updated. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. That's all I got. Later.